Did everybody get the update? Thank you. Yeah. Okay, good. I try to like blast it anywhere that I thought people would see it that I know, and message people that I thought. So if you don't have it, let me know. I think everybody here live did, but if you're watching the recording, you're like, oh, I still don't have it, let me know. I will show you how to get it, because it's still like at 100,000 people, and they were doing it for about a minute. I have FOMO. Oh my gosh, you're funny. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. I was surprised to see you on a Friday, because I know you do have things going on. So there are some things I'm super impressed with, some things that I'm like, it's okay. So hey, Allison. So I will go through though and show you, like you've probably seen like the previews of like some of the things they've done. I'm also going to show you where in Canva you can go and like watch little clips. I'm going to go back to home without opening a new window yesterday. That's weird. Is it still doing that? Okay. I don't have that happening on mine, but that doesn't mean anything. Ellison, did you get the update for Canva? Okay, cool. Just making sure. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
I'm secretly hoping you figured something out that I couldn't figure out yet.
Oh, on Canva?
Yeah.
Have you played with a lot of it?
Yeah, I want to copy something into Sheets, but when I copy it, it like I want to take something from Excel and like copy the cells and then put them into Sheets, and it's not working.
Did you upload it as a CSV?
Is that what I need to
bring it
do?
in? Huh?
No, I just tried to copy and paste.
Download it as a CSV, and then upload it
Okay.
as a CSV file and see if that works to put it in there.
Totally gonna try that right now. I'm so excited.
Okay, good. Yay. Okay. So I'm just going to show you where, because we're not going to be able to dive into everything today. And I just want to show you a tour and like think of the possibilities of what we can do with some stuff here. So if you go up here to this little present, it says see what's new. Yeah. And it will break all this stuff out here for you. Like here's little highlights. So this is like little videos this guy made that shows like quick little like 30-second reels of what people were wanting and then how they did it. So I was in watching those yesterday, playing with those. Here's like you can now bulk create different, we talked about bulk create before, but this like takes it to a different level, and I'll show you that. Then there's like the Canva code, which I was playing with yesterday with some stuff, and I'll show you that. There are two things that I thought were really cool. One, you could take information that you have like in Google Sheets and quickly have it make a bar chart, a bar graph, a pie chart, like any of those types of things, just like that, and do an image with your information. So I'll show you that too. So there's some cool things, but like you can go through here and play and kind of see like what some of these things do. Like that's honestly what I did. I'm going to scroll up here. So like I would just go to like one of these, I would play it, and then I would mess with it in another Canva window at the same time, just to kind of get used to some of the things. Cause I feel like, of course, everything has changed up again, which I think is funny because Monday, I know I could play all day and get nothing else done too. I did last night after my kids dance and I got home. I stayed up for a while. I didn't stay up all night though. Cindy thought I was going to, but the homepage is back to it was yesterday. So it still has like all your recent designs here, but what the main thing that has changed is it has a search bar right here. And when it says what you can design today, you can very specifically say your own designs. And then you can search for a design that you have of your own. You can pick what type of design it is, what category it is, who the owner is, and the last date modified. If you know, like, I haven't worked on that thing for a year, but I want to find it, you can put like last year here, and then it will help you find it. If you're like, nope, I need something new, somebody else, then you can go to the templates just like you could before, but now it's separated out between your designs and the templates. And then, and same thing for templates, you can go to if you want something to boost productivity, print products, reels, Easter, right? There's like all these like things that are probably the most popular right now. And then you can also change it by design type. Dana, don't let me forget to show you about the mock-up stuff in here too. I could show you later also, but it would be really good for you. And then Canva AI here. This is where you can find your Canva stuff. So you know how it used to be over on your home page, you would have something that was called Dream Lab. That is not there now. It is all right here. So you can hit this Canva AI. You can have it design something for you, create an image, draft a doc, code for me. Well, I'll go into that, but you can have it code something for you. You can add images to it if you want it to base it off an image or like throw it into a image for you. So let me show you. So we're going to design social media. We'll do a Facebook post. And then if you hit add media, it's going to go to any of your uploads or any of your designs that maybe you have already done. See, you could see I've been playing here with stuff. So this is something that you can do. So let's just say I want to throw this in there. So we're going to use that design in here, and I want it to be like, invite people to my membership. Cheers to you. You all know I would never say to prompt with only using 6 words here. Like, you want to give more information, but I'm just doing this right now just to show you the power of what this can do. So do what I usually show you, not what I'm showing you with the prompt right here. So the speed on the speed on some of it is probably a little slower right now because there are people in playing with it. Is new. So it's giving like some images, like here's an invitation, become a member. Like some of these are okay, right? But I mean, they're not great. So I could, change it, give me more designs, pictures of cheers glasses with bold colors. I can ask it to to I don't know, I can ask it to like change it up, to put pictures of people in there, to put certain headlines on it, different things like that. And then let's do another image on there. Here, let's just add a Easter bunny. So like, let's say I want this image on it. So I could say, can you please add this image to the design? So here's like some different, like there's the image, and then here's some different things. And so let's say I really like this one. If I click on it, I can come up here to color. I can change like with some of the things here. But if I'm like, no, heck no, I want it in my branding. If you've like recently used your branding, that would be here, but you can go straight up here to use Canva editor. And it's going to pop you straight into here. So then now I have all the tools that I normally have to be able to make this, change it however I want, right? Edit it however I want. So if you don't know about this part, like here, I have my brand kit here. If you have your colors here and you hit this, like go over the palette here and hit shuffle, you could play with it to make it different colors in your branding. Like it's a quick way to change colors into your branding there. But now I can still come up here. I can still edit my words. I could do whatever I want with it. The best thing I saw is, this is like, so let's say I'm like, great, I love this. I'm going to add this onto my Facebook, but I also want to make it a story size. So the old way is we would have to come up here, resize, and then it would open a whole nother thing for us. Now I can hit I go down to this add page. If you go to this right here, there's two ways you could do it. This right here, and you can add any of these other things in this same design thread. So let's say I'm like, oh, okay, so here's a post for me that I want to do. Now I also want to make sure that I do a video. Then I can figure out, okay, which kind of, oh, I want to do a YouTube video to talk about this. So now I'm not limited to having the same size in this thread. I can change it to however I want. And now I could add a video here too. And then if I want from there, I want to, I know. I'm like, oh, do you know how much better the organization is for this? Like you can go for a launch for something to have everything here. You're brainstorming. Like I can go to the doc here and I could start my brainstorm ideas, right? Go to, if you click this little plus sign, go to Magic Write. Here, idea brainstorm. Like they have tons of stuff here, but you can do it right here. Like, brainstorm 10 top tips for, I don't know. Give me an idea, someone. Oh, you're good. What does somebody want some tips for?
Launching my teacher appreciation drop.
Oh, okay. For launching a teacher appreciation. What else? Bookmark. What else was in there, Dana?
There was the bookmark, the headband, and
yeah.
the iced coffee cup.
Okay. So then you can generate those ideas. When I hit insert, it's going to put it straight onto here. No. So now I have all of those ideas right here in this doc. What happened to my, Here I'm like, oh yeah, it's all in the same thing. Oh, wait. There we go. Right? See, this is what happens when I do this stuff. And I've only played with it like for a little bit. Hmm. Oh, it's right here. I will look at how to get back to that. I don't know what I did that made us get out of it. But so here I would have like, here's some brainstorming ideas of how to market it. Then I could go on and like get ideas on, you know, what are some social media posts, different things like that, right? If we did magic right here, if you have your brand kit in your Canva, which means you have your logo, your colors, and I'm going to show you a couple other things. You can click this here and it's going to write in your voice for you. Otherwise, it has a default. Otherwise, you can create a new voice. So you can customize voices. So you can, if you wanted this, like, I don't know, scary and ominous or something like that, then you could change it, right? Maybe I don't want this to sound like me. But if you go over to your brand kit right here, like here's my logos. I don't know, my fonts right there, but here's my brand voice. So this is where it pops it straight into here. When I choose it now for Magic Write, it's automatically going to use my brand voice. To get to your brand kit, if you don't know, when you're in Canva, like on your home page, it's this one right here that says brand. And then you'll go up here to brand kits. I have some because I've like worked on different people's stuff, but so you can like save logos, you could do your color palettes, your fonts. Here is your brand voice, your images that you can use. You can hit graphics, you can icons. Now the other thing is if you're going to be making those charts, and I'm going to show you that. Put your colors here if you want your charts to be also in colors that are branded to you. So it's like a separate type of thing. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second. How are we doing? Like, am I okay? All right. So like, this isn't even like the iceberg, but I think like what the biggest thing that I love is the fact that I don't have to like keep like resizing stuff, right? Like I don't have to be in a doc and then come to make my social media. And then, I mean, in social media isn't even the same because stories are different than, you know, reels. And then if I'm and you can have videos in the same thing. And if you do YouTube, it's the same. Or if you do a YouTube thumbnail, like you can seriously, like your whole series, you could do it. And then it just helps to organize it so you're not jumping back and forth, because I I spend so much time like, I know I had this in this form. Where is it? Right. And so, okay. Sheets is the other thing. Did that work, Allison? Did you try that? Did it work?
So I don't know why sometimes when I'm on Zoom, everything else on my computer doesn't want to be nice to me and work very quickly. So
Okay.
I tried to upload it and it told me that the file failed. And then I did a Google search asking if there was a different way to do it, and it still says the same way. Um, so it might just be
Okay.
that my computer is being laggy, I'm hoping.
Okay. Let me know. Will you let me
Okay.
know later? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So I'll start sharing again. Okay. So when you're in here, probably I've played with mine so much, most of my stuff doesn't say new anymore, but you'll notice on here, there's this thing called sheet. So let's say I want to do sheets. Just think of sheet. It's the same word as Google Sheets. It's like a spreadsheet, right? One thing that is cool is they do already have a ton of different templates here for you. So there's budget trackers, there's social media calendars, there's, I mean, I see there's lead trackers, there's blank ones, media plans. I mean, you can go through here, event marketing, sales, project timelines. So, I mean, you can go task trackers. So you can go through here and like find ones that you like. I'm gonna go back to one that I already did. So if there's one here that I like, you can literally just click on it. And then it just appears right in here. And then this is where you can start customizing it to your own. The other thing I like is that it does have little tips here for you, and that window stays there, which I need to help remind me of stuff too. But okay, so there are different things that you can do. Like you can I'm like trying to think where to start. Anytime you click on something here, you can go up here to this actions button. And it's going to tell you what you can do here in charts. So we can generate a new table, fill empty cells, do magic charts. It gives you insights on what you've done. It can help you write things. You can bulk create. So like, here's like all these different things. Cindy, for your low ticket, the drop down now goes up to 11 on here in sheets. So you can add a drop down. So maybe I want to go there. So like you can mention somebody. So if you're working with a team, you want to mention them on it. You can add a date that I want this done by. Maybe it's tomorrow. You can add, this isn't going to make sense anymore because I'm messing with it. You can, like, I can mention somebody. The only person that's going to let me mention is me because I'm the only one on my team. You can do drop downs. So it has different ones here. Like here's one for like social medias that you can use, and you can add more channels for it if you want to like here, see how it's Instagram, TikTok. I can do it in like change. Like maybe I want this to be Facebook or something like that here. Oh my gosh, hold on. I know that's not right, but so you can come in here and play with those. You can add a link. So maybe I have a link to a Google Drive or something that I want in here. So I could add that in there. Here. You can add a Canva design. So if I hit that, I can look at like what are some of the designs I have just like been working on or something like that. Let's see. We're just gonna play with our bunny rabbit today. I don't know why it's Canva design. Huh. I'll have to find out why that doesn't work. So those are like the different things you can insert. Did you try this? You did this import data one, Ellison?
Yeah, so I actually resaved, you know, in Excel, sometimes there's like 3 different CSVs. So I tried
Yes.
all of them. And so now it's imported it with one of them.
It did.
And you can actually drag it. Like you can like go in your downloads
Yep.
folder and drag the file and it just pops in there.
Yes. So for those of you who use social media schedulers, and you can upload a whole CSV with your like social media stuff for it to bulk schedule it out, this will be amazing because now you can have your images here. You can have the channel you want it to go to, like not necessarily this one. You'll use the template that you get from your social media scheduler, but you can upload it right here into Sheets and then just use that to fill it in with whatever your social media is for the week or the month or the whatever it is that you want to do with it. So, let me show you. Okay, I'm going to go to a different one. All right. So it works just like the other spreadsheets, right? So if I come here and I right click, I can add a row, I can add a column, I could do whatever I like here. So I have this empty row right here. If I double click on it, I can, right? So we're going to put caption. And then I can either do one box, or I can, if I drag my mouse down and I come into these empty boxes and I come up to actions.
I like can't wait to see Kat's reaction to this.
I know. Ah! Hold on. I cut myself off there. So fill empty cells. Here's captions. So it's reading my whole thing. It gave me a caption for each one. Well, it did it, but it's because I didn't do that. Hold on. Stop. Let me redo this. When you highlight these, make sure that you highlight this here. So that way it will name it for you too. So now I can just hit fill empty cells. I'm not even telling it what to do. Like here's like, okay, is it content type? Do I want to insert that? Well, yeah, that might be a great thing to do, right? Maybe I do want to and you could do one at a time. You could do all of them. No. Move these captions. There we go. Oh, no. Let me try this again. So sometimes, see, like I don't have it perfect yet either. It's a matter of playing with it. There we go. Caption. They're not long or anything, but like here's a caption behind unveiling the magic of what happens. Spring into savings with our exclusive sale, limited time offer. But what's cool is like this is actually has to do with whatever it says here. So like this is behind the scenes, this is behind the scenes. So it's reading the whole sheet to see exactly what you're talking about. Like customer feedback is what this content is. So this is like, hey, share your voice. We value your feedback to enhance our services. Maybe I want to add more here. And then I can always go to Magic Write and be like, make this caption 3 sentences. There we go. And then I could change it. So then I can go in and I could change them differently. You can work right in the sheets to get your captions, to get different things like that that you want to. So let me show you the table one. Hold on a minute. let me just do a new one. Are there questions? Oh, wait, you can get it to people. Yes.
I'm
yes, you
curious
can.
when we do this, if we have multiple brands, how does it know what brand voice to pull from?
So on that drop down, did you see that when I did the magic right earlier?
But if I just do like the fill empty cells, where will that put like?
So put
You know?
on there where it says, where it like you can go in and say, do this for my brand voice as whatever it is.
Oh, like in the Excel, like in the sheet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Design. This was not it. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm trying to. That was not it. Okay. Oh yeah, here we can play with this. Okay. So let's say we have data and we want it to be like in some kind of chart. You know what? This one is not probably the best. Let's do a here, let's play with this budget tracker. So whatever kind of data it has, we can do like, let's say I'm going to do it with this. And I'm like, yep, I really want a chart for this. Maybe I want it to show myself, like have a visual for it. Maybe you're more of a visual person than you are a like just looking at stuff. Okay, be careful with what I just did. So you can always undo it. But if you like are holding this and come down, sometimes it will, if I like let it go, it will copy that. So just, you got to be careful not to like hold your thing down. See, I don't know. Not to hold your thing down while you're doing things. Just pull it to where you want this little square to go to highlight whatever areas you want in there. But like, so now I have this whole box highlighted. I can come up to actions. And if I go to magic charts, I can pick, do I want a bar chart, a line chart, tree map, circles, bubble plot? I mean, there's tons of charts here that I might want to look at. Look, they even have like funnels. So let's just do a pie chart. So if I click on it, it makes a nice little pie chart of stuff for me. So like, these are the totals. Here's my admin costs, rent and utilities, taxes, whatever those are. So now I have this. If I'm doing a presentation, I could come here and be like, yep, I need a, you know, I want this on a social media post. So I can make a new page with a social media post, come up here, copy it, and bring it right to a post. So like if I'm doing a presentation to somebody, I could be like, here's our budget, blah, blah, blah. And then if you need it in, you know, graphics, here's a pie chart. Here's a bar chart, right? So you can do it in different ways for people. But what you can also do with this is come up here and edit it. So you can edit the colors any way you want. This automatically is doing it mainly in my branding colors because that's what I did in my brand kit with it. But if I come over here and edit it, like I can edit like where the source is, I can edit the coordinates. Why can I not think of the word? You know what I'm saying here. I can say, do I want it set up like an actual spend? Like you can come in here and start playing with this, probably more than you even need to do. And then you can also customize it. Like, do you want numbers? Do you want percentages? Do you want it to be linkable? Do you want it to have a legend so people can see what's on there? So this is like, some people really like data. So like, this is a great way to do data for it. And then the other thing you could do is, oh, why can't I not find it now? I know you love data. Okay, there's a way. No, there is a way to make, I'll look, I'll do a short video to show you because it's bothering me. I'm not seeing how to right now, but there is a way to make this like a transparent background. So like, let's say I want to put this like right at the top of my line here, like this little chart, but I don't want this white box around it. There's a way to make it transparent, and I swear it was right up. Oh wait, no, that's the whole thing. I don't know. I will show you. I literally just did it the other day. Yes, the other day. I just did it last night. So that's another, is it where you do layers? Where are you talking at?
I know that there's a feature on there where you can pull different layers of things. I forget where it is though.
Yeah.
When you're working on a design.
Yes, it's like putting it in the positions, right? Yes.
Yeah.
That's been there for a while, but now it's like tends to go to that versus the position thing. There's a way to do it like right here, and it's bothering me that I will not waste more time on this on you. Sorry. Okay, so I will figure that out. Let me write myself a note. It drives me nuts that I am like, oh yeah, you could do this, but you can make it transparent. I'll make a short video of it and I'll upload it into the group. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is like kind of the fun stuff that you can come in here and with sheets, you could play with them, all of that kind of stuff. Now also with, let me go to, I'm just going to go to this. Now also with images. Oops. There's some different things you could do with them. Let me find, I'll just do this image again. So you could still like do background remover. You could still like, but like where before most of the photos, you could not change, just like straight up change colors for them. Now you can. Now you have to watch it because some things is going to change the whole vibe of the whole thing, but you can kind of play with that a little bit too. But now there's this thing on here. Let me do a different image. Let's do this one. There's this thing on here called background generator. And I think I showed this the other day too. So if you go to hit background generator, you can, like, right now they have trees in the background. Maybe I want them to be on the beach with the ocean waves in the background. Now you can change the background like straight up. You don't have to like go find another photo, bring it in, different things like that. Yes, Tammy.
This is amazing. When you're operating and using this editing, is it costing credits for to go in and do that?
No. No, wait, did it say it did? No, not for the background one. The edit stuff, it does not cost credits. What it costs credits is like the AI stuff. Like AI, like if I go to Magic Media, see how like for if I'm going to do an image, I have 497 credits every month if you're on a pro account. So, and it refreshes every month, and because it automatically gives you 4, that only takes 1 credit, though it doesn't take 4 credits each time, just 1 time. Graphics still fall under the image thing. Videos are 49 credits. So you can do 49 videos a month, and then it does renew. I will tell you, the videos part, we were playing with it the other day, it's fine, but it's not like fantastic in creating videos. So another new thing that you may see here is this AI voice. So you can enter text. And then you can like select what kind of language you want for it. And then you can select a person.
Good morning, friend. How are you today?
I mean, that still sounds pretty robotic, but
Good morning, friend. How are you today?
you can like have it generate a voice for you, and then you can add it onto, see how it's like added into my timeline here. So now it's added onto here. So now it will like play like a video. And I can move it to like wherever I want here. So, like those are just some things that you could play with. The coding thing. So it is okay. I was playing with it yesterday, like seeing like how much we can like actually do with it. And I'll show you some of the results that I got from it. Here's the other thing that I like too. Like it's gonna, like if you hit the Canva AI up here, you can scroll down here and like see like what have other people been doing here too. Well, this is super here. Let me get all of this off of here. So like I can see like what other people have done. Like this person made an interactive menu for my restaurant. This made an interactive historical timeline, a pricing calculator for services. This is like blog posts, right? Like we know like about the blog posting, stuff like that. An interactive flashcard game, maybe for our kids, right? A digital birthday card. So like this is where I would get ideas for some coding stuff. I did. Let me show you what I did. This. I did an interactive time management planner. And then Like I like gave it what I wanted it to do, like a daily view. It goes to a weekly view, a monthly view. You can add new tasks. You could do a time calculator, like how much time you actually want to spend. But see, like, it's like little things like I can't get to that X to get out of it. Like it's really weird. So, but there's tips and stuff. So I'm still playing with it, but it's not perfect. Right? Like I can apply this to my schedule. You can do color legends. So it's fine. It's not perfect, but it works. Okay, like for something to start playing with. So if you go in, I don't know, someone give me something they might want to create with it. We can create something. What do you need, honey?
Do you know if that calendar that you created can be connected to your Google Calendar? So like whatever you put in there could push through and show on your actual Google?
Probably not. Maybe
Next phase, that would be
eventually.
amazing.
Probably not. Probably eventually, yes, but I don't, it's not, their coding stuff is not quite there yet, but I mean, it's good for, it's like, I would use it for some things, but probably not for other things. Like it's probably good for like widgets too that you could add to a PDF. Like let's say your I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay. So we'll see. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so like maybe I'm like have a PDF with like the different things I offer. And so maybe I want to make a calculator for like pricing for my services and all of that. Oh, thank you. She is cute. You know, so like, but let's see. I don't know. Does anyone have an idea of something they might want?
So when you're talking about like a calculator, is it kind of like you're saying more like a template, or is this something that would be forward facing on a website for a client to see quotes of what you do? Like what exact, I'm not following.
Let's see. So this is, I used what somebody else just used, right? So it says, create a sleek, modern pricing calculator for my business. Start with an example for clarity, studio photography sessions are this, editing this, albums this. Then ask me about my business name, industry, services to include, adjustable pricing, variables, preferred visual styling, make it visually striking. So like this is what it put in. So like this is what it's doing. And so it's like, I'm going to create this calculator and striking. First, let me ask you a few questions to customize it perfectly. So this is where we can go in and like say like, what is my actual business name? Tammy, I'm going to do it for yours, or we can like
Sure.
do a fun one. Okay. I know what you do is more than this, but I'm just trying to.
No, that's good. That's a good summary.
Coaching.
Done for you support, done with you support. So then as you're answering this, do you put like a 1 period 2 period 3 in conjunction to kind of how they're doing it, or do you just kind of answer it based in commas?
You can. I just
Okay.
freaking answer it. I figure it's smart
Okay.
enough to figure it out.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean you could do whatever
Okay.
you want. And what I would do is like go forward and be like coaching, and you could put like a, you know, between, I don't know, 500 5,000. I'm just throwing stuff in here. Done for you support, you know, between 50 to 10,000. I don't know why I had that twice. And then what visual style do you prefer? You could be like dark teals and rose gold.
Let's go. You know me, girl. Yeah.
So for that would be a 3. Okay. So then
And
you
then
can come in here and do this. So like it gave, there we go. So like, so it gave me the thing, and what I could have done is like looked at the version it gave me, and been like, oh yeah, but do it for this, but change it to this or this or this. Just like you do a chat, you can come back here and have it customized going back and forth with what you want it for.
okay.
So this could be a rabbit hole that you would fall down and then not necessarily use the thing. So
Okay.
these are like the these are the things I end up playing with for way too long, because I'm like, oh, I wonder what it could do with this, and then I don't do anything with it. So just watch yourself for that. So
Thank you so much. This is amazing.
I can share this then with you.
Thank you. This is really cool.
There's some cool stuff, because you don't have to be techie to like do this. Like most of you here know how to prompt with chat. So just take what you know there and bring it here in your prompting, and like giving it as much information as you can when you ask it to do some of these things. Don't prompt like I did earlier. That's like, my 5-word, write me a social media post and not say anything else. So, all right. So here we go. Here's version 2. Here's like your coaching services,
Oh, wow.
right? And it even like named it for you. People can do a slider. It can add on. So like this is a calculator. They could do like, okay, well, let's say I want your growth package, and a comprehensive plan. I don't know.
Mm.
Some that, so then I can you can put links to these. So what you would do with this next is you would go to use in a design. If like you're like, yep, this is how I want it.
Mhm.
So it's going to open up. It's essentially a presentation design. So it's going to open that up here for you. So see how I can like still move it. But if you double click on it, then you can move inside of the actual thing. Here, I'm going to make it smaller just so you can see. So like if I click out here, it doesn't do anything. Like I can move it and all that kind of stuff, but I can't move anything. But once I go to double click in here, I can do this. I can come in here. You can edit. Wait, no, you cannot edit. It's so weird because things that I was doing yesterday, I cannot do today. But you could, so you would need to then go back if there's something you wanted different on it and have it changed. Like if you wanted to make sure that your button on here,
Yeah.
actually went somewhere, like add the link to like your Calendly link or your Tidykill link or whatever to schedule the consultation. If you wanted a different size, you could do a different size. So maybe you don't want it horizontal like this. Maybe you want it more like, up and down, vertical. Oh my gosh. Or maybe you want it in a dock. Don't do a dock because then I end up here. Okay. Let's do a website. If you do a website, then you can the heck? If you do this as a website, you can preview it. See what it does. See, I don't have it on the whole page. But you can preview it. You can see how it works, all of that kind of stuff. And then you can publish it and then people can actually interact with it. But it takes some tweaking.
I could
Right.
see where this would be really useful for like if you get into personality tests and quizzes and things like that too, to be interactive. That's really
Yep.
cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, I mean, it's possible. Like, and I know, like, I'm not being very smooth with some of this stuff right now because I'm still trying to figure some of it out. But like, look, like here's your mobile thing, and you can resize it on mobile. You can include the navigation menu. So, like, it's going to work like a website there. So, and actually, let me find it. I was playing with that too, but I did not get very far with it, right? So like I had it like create kind of a website, but I did not get very far with it. Like I didn't change colors. I did nothing with it. Like it was like whoops, I don't want to publish that, but I could preview it. So like, here's what it looks like. Like it did pretty good setting stuff up, right? But like, of course I want to come in, I want to change my colors, all of that kind of stuff. So, I mean, there's definitely possibilities of that. And like, this didn't take that long to do, but I need to make sure like the buttons go places and the home services, right? So it can build a one-page website. So, there was one other thing. No, there were more things. Let me stop sharing for a second. How are we doing? Because it's already 2 minutes till 10. What if we come back next week and kind of look at it and like give you all time to play? We can come back. I can dive in a little bit deeper to it. I mean, we can do, let me make sure. We could do next Friday again at the same time before our planning, if you'd like. Yeah. Okay.
Can I ask a question before we go?
Absolutely.
I just feel like I need to talk this out loud so that like, because
Yeah.
I'm sure I can figure it out. So I took my Excel thing, which is like this amazing, like done for you, like content prompts.
Yeah.
And so I created a row with like, hey, make my answers. So it made my answers. Then I created another row saying, hey, can you make me a hook for the graphic? So then it populated that. Now what I want to do is I want to turn those hooks into like, you know, when you do one of those, like, do you know what I'm asking? You know, like when you, like if you took an existing Excel like sheet and you would bulk load it, so then it would put all those words into like 30 graphics for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can bulk create too from sheets. Is
Yeah.
that
So
what
how
you
do
wanted?
I,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so when I'm in Sheets, how do I do that?
So in sheets, hold on. I know I'm not sharing my screen. This might be really, I gotta be honest, this might be really like rocky here when I do, but I know you can because I was playing with it last night too. So
I just figured I'd ask because if you were playing with it, you're probably a step ahead of me.
you can, okay. Oh, let's do. Oops. Okay, where is? Sorry, I'm trying to make this bigger so we can actually see the whole thing. Okay. So let's do. Insert. There. Like this is where you could do captions or hooks or whatever. And I know you already have them in there, but I'm just want to get. Okay. All right. Did I miss it? There it is. What is the date is in? No. Here. So then go to your hooks, Allison.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. See, it like shows me like, here's my selected data range. I can continue. You can find like a design template or something you want to put it in. So like, let's say, like, see, I was working on one right here. I don't know. Let's say here. Now what it does is it opens up design, so I can then add my box here, like my text box. So I would put like captions here. I mean, obviously you're not going to use an Easter bunny for this, but make this like the whatever colors and stuff like that that you want. And then come back to your bulk create thing here.
Mhm.
Go to your connect data. Hit your captions and see how like it makes it purple and they're right there.
Okay.
Now it can create 10 designs and it's all right here. And they just linked it here to Canva, but I can view it in a folder.
So it
like,
creates them separately, not all in one doc.
no, it does. And it didn't do it right either. Oh, wait, there it is. I don't know why it's all in a different doc. But it puts it all in one folder. But yes, look at, now I have 10 different things.
Weird.
I don't know how to keep it, you would keep it all together. Well, my guess is why it did that is because, I don't even know where's my original. They will probably fix that at some point, but is because it like essentially is linking to the image. And so in order for it to be scheduled, it has to be like in a separate type of thing. So that would be my guess as to why.
Right.
One other quick thing you could do here too is, whoops, not that. If you have like visuals on here, you can come up here to your actions and you can resize all of them, but oh, you could do a background remover on all of them at the same time. And then if you wanted to see, so like how like the background is gone on all of them, now you could go in and like pick a different design for your photos too. So like if you're doing like a marketing campaign or something like that and you want all the same background on all of your photos, you can like have them there. Like let's say they originally aren't. Let's say you created them in Chat or an image generator and you're like, yeah, I want that main photo on all of them, but not, I want them to all have the same background. You could throw them here in a sheets, then highlight all of them, get the background remover off of all at the same time, and then start adding a design to it by, like, you could highlight, just going to highlight a few of them, actions, and then go to you would take them into Canva design. So, and play with it.
Fun.
Yeah, I know. I don't like, they give us stuff and then we're all like, dang it, we want it to go further. I do the same. I'm like, gosh darn it, why can't it do this yet? So, my guess it probably will. It writes the words as part of the graphic. Wait, I don't know what one you're talking about, Tammy.
Oh, that was, I think that was back when you were doing something with the Easter Bunny and then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
So was this helpful? I know sometimes we look at like all the things, but start like, if you're like, okay, what can I go with? Like go up to that little present on that upper right-hand corner on there and watch some of those like clips. The guy, he sings them for it. So it's kind of funny, but, and you can mute it. So then you can go back to it. But like, that's what I started doing was I did that and I would go play. I'm still clunky. I mean, you see that, but like anything else, like if you tend to go down rabbit holes and you have other things you need to do, set a timer for yourself. So you're not spending all your time doing this and not doing what we need to do, because I can do that too. So just throwing that out there. So awesome. All right. If you have questions, let me know. As you do things, throw them in the group and we can all celebrate you. Or if you do things and you are like, oh, I want this work, if you add it to the group, I can help. I could try to help you with it. So I don't mind at all. But yeah, you're welcome. All right. So next up is our planning to plan the week. If you are staying here for it, I would love to have you stay. I'm going to stop recording and start recording again. And then we'll jump into that.